Hi everyone, today I just have a quick or probably semi-quick look for you. This is the makeup I filmed myself applying, and for the most part I used Catrice products with I think 3 exceptions. One of the 2 concealers, the eyebrow pencil, and the mascara are not Catrice products for the simple reason I don't have Catrice products for these 3 jobs right now. But everything else was a Catrice product, and I am actually very happy with the way this look turned out, and I hope you enjoy this video. So for starters, I'm going to prime my face with my bareMinerals Primetime Foundation Primer. And as you can see, I have quite a few red spots. I don't know, it's lately with the weather, my skin is a bit more irritated, so just kind of happened. And to see how I can maybe cover this up, I'm going to use the Catrice Even Skintone Beautifying Foundation in 005 Even Ivory. This is a new to me foundation. In fact, this is new in the Catrice products. They just put this in. They released this maybe 2 weeks ago, give or take. And I just got this and I figured I'm going to try this out. I'm just going to take a pump on the back of my head, and I'm going to try to apply this with my little sponge. I quite like this foundation for the first time trying it right now. It's definitely not full coverage, but I think it's doing a nice job right now. Don't know anything about longevity. To stay in line with the Catrice, I'm going to use my Catrice Camouflage cream. This is in 010 Ivory. So you can see I have quite a bit of a dip going. This is a definitely full coverage concealer, and I don't need a lot. Honestly, I think apart from my under eye area, I would be good to go as it is right now. But for right now, I'm going to leave this be and let it sink in, and I'm going to do my under eyes afterwards. So that brings me to my eyes. So I'm going to use my Catrice eyeshadow Soufflé, and yes, I would. This is it. Now this was a limited edition from 2012, and it is this nice champagne color. You might have seen this if you watch my Project Pan videos or my weekly makeup baskets. Gives off a little bit of a color and a sheen, and what I definitely like about it is that it keeps my eyeshadow in place. So from what I can tell, actually, in case you're interested, is that Catrice is actually a cruelty-free brand. On their website they state that they do not test on animals themselves. They ask their suppliers to sign paperwork that they don't test on animals, and they do not do third-party testing either. So they do not ask other companies to do the testing for them, which I think is quite nice. I'm trying to go a more cruelty-free route with my makeup as far as I can, because I have noticed that with my skin tone and everything and the availability here, it is quite hard to get everything right and to find the product without a hassle. So I think I'm actually going into the crease first with this eyeshadow. This is the Catrice Absolute Matte Eyecolor in 930 Hakuna MATTata. As you can see, this is a matte shadow, and it is a slightly cool toned dark brown. So I'm going to use my pencil brush. This is an Essence pencil brush. This is just in the regular products. I got this quite a while ago, and I have a few of these brushes actually. Now then I'm using a blending brush. This is just a very, very fluffy brush. Lots of bristles right there, and now I'm trying to figure out what color I want to use. I think I'm going to go with a more neutral look. And I think I'm going to go with this eyeshadow here. So this was the Catrice Liquid Metal Eyeshadow in 020 Golden Roses. I try being very careful with this product because I like the pattern on it. As you can see, I use this on this side only. Trying to be careful with it. Oh, and the brush I'm using is the Urban Decay Multitasker brush. Just a very, very small brush because I want to make sure I get the placement right, because this is a very sparkly product. Now that I have done this, I am actually going to blend again. I'm going to use my Catrice Velvet Matt Eyeshadow in number 010 Vanillaty Fair. As you can see, this is well loved. I use this every day actually with my eye makeups, and I use this as a brow bone highlight, and if necessary I will also tone down colors that are a bit too harsh for every day. Now that I've highlighted, let me see if I can zoom you in a bit more. Here you can actually nicely see all the way up here, that is the Vanillaty Fair, and this is the eyeshadow I was talking about. It says Velvet Matte, but it's very much of a velvet cream shade with a golden finish. And if I'm this close to the camera, you can obviously see the golden sheen very, very stark. But if I zoom you out, there you can see the sheen doesn't really show up. It's just very subtle. It's a nice highlight shade, honestly, if you ask me. So back to the eyeshadows. Going to go back in with my multitasker brush from Urban Decay and the liquid metal eyeshadow in Gold and Roses. Going to put a little bit, pardon me, under my eyes, and then I'm going in with my pencil brush again and just dip the very tip in, and then I'm going back in with my blending brush. Going in with an eyeliner, and I'm actually going to use the Catrice Kohl Kajal in number 140 Choc Waves. This is just a darkish brown Kajal, and I'm going to line my upper lash line and the outer part of my lower lash line. Not very good at creating a line when I'm too far away from the mirror. I always have to be like pretty much my nose touching the mirror. So, and then actually I'm done with my eye look. I wanted to use as many Catrice products for this video as possible for the simple reason that it is a brand I like a lot. Unfortunately, I don't have all Catrice products with me for the simple reason that some just ran out on, and I didn't want to repurchase anything right this moment because I have so many other products that I'm trying to use up. That being said, I'm going to go in now with a little bit of a cream blush. And this is actually another Catrice product. This is the Cream to Powder blush in Coral All Alone. As you can see, there's a marking right here. This is in my Project 30 pan because this was part of a limited edition, but Catrice has cream to powder blushes or green blushes on a regular basis in their limited editions, and they are well worth checking out. But this one is a little bit older, and I just wanted to use this up, so So I have this in my project right now, and there you can see. Now, I actually use my fingers with this cream blush because I have learned that this is incredibly pigmented, and with my finger I can apply and blend out at the same time. Very pigmented. Blend it out, and I like using this under my my powder because that way if it is still too stark of a color for me from a pale skin, I can easily just add the powder to that area and be very careful at applying it there, and that helps me tune it down a little bit as well. I enjoy using these products, however they are insanely pigmented, and if I would apply this with a brush, I tried this a couple times with different brushes, it always just gets to be too much color on my cheeks. So if I apply my powder over this, it's actually going to be very nice. So I'm going over this with my Catrice Color Correcting Mattifying Powder in 010 Delicate Blossom. Now there's only one shade out, but it still has a shade number. It's a color correcting product, and I'm just going to go in with, this was an Essence blush, brush, I believe. And I just dab this in. I like to leave out this area between my eyebrows and my chin, because lately with the weather I have noticed that unfortunately I start getting fine lines right here on my chin when I apply a powder there. I don't have that problem when I don't do anything, so I'm just leaving it as it is. It is not too shiny, so I'm okay with that, and that's just how I leave it. So I'll leave that as it is right now because I think it's quite nice. Now I do not currently have a bronzer or a highlighter from Catrice, but what I like, as you can see, it's just a teeny tiny stub, but the color in Essence is pretty much the same as the Ashton. Now the Catrice eyebrow pencil actually has a spoolie on one end, whereas this one, the Essence one, has a brush on the cap. I don't mind either. Currently I don't have any Catrice mascaras. I have too many other mascaras. I have CoverGirl, Maybelline, I have the Sephora Lash Stash To Go, and I'm trying to use all these up. And my all-time favorite Catrice mascara actually was discontinued way back. I like that one a lot. It was a it was called Better Than Waterproof, and it was basically water and sweat proof. So I'm going to just use the mascara I'm using right now. So to curl my lashes. And this is the Lancome Hypnose Drama. This is just from the Sephora Lash Stash To Go. It's a small deluxe size sample or what I do not have with me right now is, and I don't know why, I used to have a Catrice lipstick, which I can't find. So I decided to go with my Catrice Beautifying Lip Smoother in Apricot Cream. Works well with the blush, I believe. Now, if you watched my earlier videos, you might remember me saying that I don't like these a lot. I think the problem was that I was using just too much. I wanted a more opaque color on my lips, but if I do that, it will end up relatively patchy. I have now started applying this in a very thin layer, and that just gives my lips a nice glow. I like this a lot now that I've figured out how to use this best, and I am definitely going to use this one up. I might repurchase this or possibly a darker color actually. Let me go in with a second coat of mascara. And now you can see the eye look, the lips and everything. I quite like it. I'm sorry my hair is a mess today. I just kept it back because I don't want it in the way when I'm doing my makeup. Yeah, that was it for the video. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!